There we go. Evening.
We're sort of here.
We are here. We're definitely going to be on a delay, aren't we?
We are, yes. So there's lots of pieces of wire, one iPhone, a Mac. It was working on all right. It might go off. We're sorry if the audio's bad.
We're here.
It's a very, very mixed up show.
We're here. I'm going to move the logo over here so that it's not in my face. Good evening. Hope the sound at least is good. If the picture is a bit out from the sound, we do apologise, but we're all three here, so it's going to be an interesting show. We've got a lot to talk about. Last week, first of all,
Ryan's happier.
Ryan is happier. Why are you happy?
Much better scoring. Love it. None of this stupid 30 under par rubbish. Good, solid, battling hard for birdies, and much happier. I thought it was great competition. Really, really thought it was good. It was nice to see that. I want to see these guys working hard, to go low.
Mm-hmm.
And they
not that everyone goes low.
No, but they really it was brilliant, brilliant golf, and yet again another amazing putt.
How many tournaments has Ryan won with ridiculous putts?
How many playoffs have we had since the comeback? And we've had brilliant putts. Justin Thomas, and then Morikawa afterwards, and then Rahm's hit a couple. Schauffele, who missed such an easy putt. We've had some brilliant putts with us.
Don't you think it sounds weird though when he's the only one around the green that you can hear going nuts?
Yes.
Yeah. He's going and then normally you'd
wouldn't hear
see him do that, but you would never hear him.
It is cool.
The crowd is missed at that point.
The crowd is definitely missed. So how do we get on in our picks?
Yeah, the Belfry was alright as well. I thought it stood up, considering how much water fell.
Yes.
That first day, it was just hammering it down. The course looked really good. Some of the close-up pictures of the course on social media of the depths of cut, so like from right deep rough, it came down in stages. It looked really, really good. Probably as good as I've seen it look, to be fair. Yeah,
and as good as it has played this time of year. It often gets, had a hell of a lot of rain on top of dry ground.
Yeah.
So you often see some flooding and some puddling and stuff. Yeah. But no, I thought it played.
Credit to the green stuff, like the way they got those bunkers back, because they were seriously washed out.
Yeah.
After that day's one.
So so they did well. We've got a couple of comments about the sound and the audio and the visual. Yes, don't worry, we're on a phone on camera mode, so it is as good as we can get it tonight. We're in a bit of a last minute setup with things going on. James Cable, good evening. Who are your picks going to be? So this week we've got two events. We'll talk about Spain first of all, I think.
Yeah.
Andalusian Masters,
yeah.
Valderrama.
So guys, if you haven't listened to our podcast, we actually did a podcast on where we would like to play if it was on the bucket list, and Valderrama was definitely on mine.
Yeah.
So this week, this course is stunning. The European Tour have done a video of the green stuff in setup mode. If you haven't seen it, go on the European Tour's social media, have a look at that video. Some great pieces of camera work and some good drone footage, but it just shows you just the attention to detail these guys are going to on these top courses.
Yeah, the quality of golf course and the quality of presentation.
Yeah,
it's just second level, isn't it? So, right, let's have a quick look at the betting on here. So we get that up on the screen. So we got some pretty big names in there, haven't we? Some Thomas Detry, Juice Luton, I can never say his name properly. Martin Keimer, Randy Sullivan in there. Bernd Wiesberg is in there as well. There's lots of players in and around. So let's go Ryan first of all, because I'm out of shot. Who are you going for?
Lee Westwood for me.
Okay.
Yeah. He's due a win, surely. I mean, I think
he's played there enough in that course.
He knows his way round, and I feel like maybe a little bit of experience might see him through. So Lee Westwood for me.
Played on a winning Ryder Cup there.
Yeah.
Not many others, I reckon, in that field.
Bjorn might be in the field. Maybe.
Yeah, I'm not sure he'd be a contender though, would he?
No,
but he would be there.
Definitely played in that Ryder Cup.
Definitely played in that Ryder Cup, yeah.
So I'm going to go Bernd Wiesberger. So had a good week last week. Very good in the race to Dubai last year. So he's sort of coming back into form
Good player.
after just such a solid player, TD Green, and gets that putter hot. You never know.
You never know.
Got to avoid the cork trees around there.
Yes. So I'm going to go for someone who is a little bit up and down. I've picked him quite a few times before. Thunder Bear. I'm going to go Ollison. He's been a little quiet.
Well,
without
understandably.
But I reckon this is going to be. He's the sort of person that turns up at big events, and I reckon he's gonna do it this week. Again, played on that golf course many times.
Yeah,
he's got plenty of tour experience.
Definitely.
So Ollison.
How do you think they're going to manage now that they've left the UK, going obviously over to Spain now? So going to be different conditions,
different types of grass and stuff. Yeah.
How many competitions we have in the UK before the Euro?
6, wasn't it?
So it's a long
swing.
time to be on that sort of.
Yeah.
So who's going to adjust? Who's going to take to those conditions?
Yeah. That will be different from the Belfry. Definitely different conditions to Belfry.
That'd
and
be interesting.
I think they'll like the fact that they're not going to have the waterproofs on this week. It's going to be like back in a t-shirt, like nicer weather. Around the golf course, that most of those guys, apart from obviously a few of the guys that have just started, they've been to Valderrama a lot. So it's just getting back used to green speeds more than anything.
And ball's going to go further. It's going to be warmer, so distances getting you they're going to have to dial in those distance control pretty quickly, aren't they?
Monday and Tuesday they will have been working super hard on the range,
and then just get out and see how the course is.
See what brings. Right, so we've hung it out enough. Tour Championships. So first of all, before we start talking about the Tour Championships and whether we've frozen on the screen or not, it looks like we might have frozen, but we might be back in a second. There we are. What do we think of the Tour Championship, the whole FedEx process, first of all? Do we like it?
I normally like it, yeah. I like the fact
it's not built up as much this year.
I like the fact it's 4 weeks and you get that sort of nice breakdown. It's week by week, that pressure to make the next stage, the next stage, and then if you've played well all year, and then played well in the FedEx Cup, you've still got a chance. If you're in that first event, you've got a chance to make it all the way through.
And if you play well in all of them, you've got a chance to win the big one at the end if you win the last event. And that's what I like about it. That all 30 people in that field, not all of them are going to win the top prize, but if you saw the money breakdown,
crazy.
What's it, $395,000 for the person that comes 30th?
I'd take half of that. Come 31st.
There was a very interesting thread I saw where someone said that a random company should donate $500,000 for whoever comes 20th, so that randomly 20th place gets $1 million, and it's like people are missing putts at the end of the round just to finish 20th. Yeah. But it's crazy money.
There you go, UPS, get on it.
15 million for the winner. But again, it just shows what the sponsorship is there. The sponsorship is still strong. Golf is a super corporate friendly event. So, what are we thinking for predictions then? Let's get the old betting up.
How do we do? Last week we were.
Let's come back. Let's come back to us. All right.
Yeah, were we close last week? I had Rory. Again, he can play 3 rounds of golf in a week, can't he? He just can't
quite play.
He can play 4 round here though.
Yeah.
He does like this place.
He does like this place.
He's good.
And again, like we were saying before about Valderrama, a lot of these players will have been to Eastlake many times. And that does count for a lot, doesn't it? If you've played the golf course year in, year out, you've played it in different conditions, so you can then, that experience.
They'll have that yardage book with all those
all the scribbles in it. Yeah, the caddies will love it.
Yeah.
So I'm going to start off. I'm going to pick the person that I've kept picking since lockdown has finished and golf is back. Bryson. I'm just going to pick him because he didn't have a great week last week, but
I think that's going to be the nature of
the
nature of the beast.
Yeah.
Like he's going to find some courses that just aren't going to work.
So he only hit 13 fairways last week in total. So 72 holes, he hit 13 fairways.
Yeah, and that's going to be difficult to, especially when everyone else is not scoring low.
Yeah, struggling.
So fairways are going to be an important part of that process. Yeah, definitely. It's not like a lot of courses where he just bashes it.
Where where he's so long at that point, is there an option to really like dial it back?
Yeah, just pull it back a bit.
Still hit it that hard, but hit it that hard with hybrid.
Exactly,
Yeah.
and
Change the setup in your bag.
I didn't follow enough of his round to know whether he did that or not, but he didn't. He certainly didn't. Didn't hit it accurately.
Doesn't really give that impression, does he?
Just
like,
whack
I am
it.
gonna when he hit that one out of bounds and out of bounds again. He had that thing of like, I will hit this shot, it will work.
Yeah, I'm just gonna whack it, see what happens. So where are you going then?
JT for me.
Okay.
I think
Gets in there before Ryan has a chance. I love it.
I think for him, he's played well leading in. He'll always be solid, and he's close enough to the top to win the full FedEx Cup. And he's good round most golf courses. But again, a golf course where you need to be pretty long, you need to putt well. It's one of those that it could suit him, and he could get both at that point.
Yeah, definitely. Ryan?
So, like we said, Rory, really good round there. I have a tendency to pick one after the other, but I'm not. I thought Hideki Matsuyama played really well last week. Can he push it on? Maybe. I think obviously DJ again played brilliant last week. But yeah, Matsuyama for me this week. I think.
Good pick.
Good pick. Very, very good.
So guys, where are you going?
Yes.
So who's going to win the Tour Championship? Who's going to win the Andalusia? I think it's Estrella down this year. It used to be the Andalusia Masters.
Yeah.
Sponsored by the Algarve or something.
It's sponsored by the Portuguese Tourist Board.
Yeah, I think it actually was.
Yeah.
So get your comments in below, guys. So tell us who you're going to win. Tell us the numbers.
Yes.
And if you get it spot on, there might be something coming your
way. Whoa, that sounds like a good deal, doesn't it? Good. So yeah, we've got lots and lots coming up on the channel in the next few weeks, haven't we? Got lots of bits going on. Ryan's got some golf balls just out of shot that have just been delivered for some testing.
Yeah.
We've got a golf club that we've been passing around to our members and getting some serious reactions from.
Some good feedback.
Some interesting. Had a couple of good ones today as well. Just brilliant.
An interesting looking club.
Interesting looking club that deserves a good review. So yeah, we're going to get on that. But yeah, for tonight, I reckon that is about it. Thank you very much. Hope if you've stayed to the end, the sound and the constant auto-focusing of the phone hasn't been too annoying. And
we've only locked it, and it's only locked once.
It's only locked once.
So
Andy Kemp's picking Dustin to win, and Jorge Campillo in Spain. Yes.
Good work.
Yeah. Good picks there. So yes, guys, as always, thank you very much for watching, and we'll see you next time.
Hit all the buttons.
All the buttons, all of them.
See you later.
Bye, guys.